Hello Deadside devs, hello community. Today I want to talk about cheating in Deadside. So let's go. At the beginning of the video I wanted to say that I have never used cheats or hacks in a computer game. So I make this video to explain what is possible and how brazen players could be. They are suspicious, you know. I also made this video for educational purposes, not for motivating to use cheats, okay? I'm swear of all the honest players and honest people in the computer games industry that I will never using cheats. I will give you my word. I'm carrying this mask not to look cool. I am carrying this mask for my own safety, to not get recognized by people with bad intentions, you know. So let's go. In almost every multiplayer games there are cheaters. Most of the cheaters do this because of trolling other players, or to have a good status on the server, or to sell good loot on marketplaces like eBay or something like that for real money. Deadside uses easy anti-cheat to detect suspicious behavior. What does easy anti-cheat detect? The tool will start running in the background whenever you launch a game that uses the easy anti-cheat service. Technically, the anti-cheat tool detects malicious behavior caused by any file conflicts while interacting with the game and stops the player from playing the game at all. At the moment there's no report system in Deadside integrated where you could report suspicious players directly like in Tarkov. I hope that will come in the future. So you have to report suspicious player over the Steam profile of the player. So the question is why you could buy cheats on public websites. The answer is clear. It's all about the money. Selling cheats is $1 million business. Also, there are no laws which punish people who offers cheats for money. So let's go to a scene where I think that's a very suspicious player. Let's go.
Right.
Let's have a look of the slow motion. So now we have a look of the opponent who was killing me. First, he got a bullet drop from my first shot, so his weapon goes up. But after that, he goes instantly back to my body, and almost every shot of his red dot was pointed at me. So that kind of recoil control and aiming is a little bit suspicious for me. Another very suspicious behavior is that when he walks into my direction, he is using ADS like he's preparing for fighting. And yeah, it seems like he saw me behind the wall that I'm peeking there, and he's prepared for fight to kill me. Look what happened when I met the guy in the safe zone. For 280 hours, your aim is pretty good, man.
Bro, I was top 10 in PUBG, so you can get fucked if you accuse me of cheating again, you can't.
What the f?
Oh, now I reported you for abuse other players.
Daddy, chill! Who was that?
What the f?
So after his abuse, I opened a thread on Steam and asked him, you said you're a top 10 PUBG player, but where's your fanbase? You should be very popular then, right? I have the statement on video. Then he answers, and I was top 10 on Xbox, so there was no fanbase there. Okay. This makes absolutely sense. So I investigate if it's possible to play PUBG on an Xbox with a mouse and keyboard. And I found this report on pcgameshardware.com, and the report is from 5th April 2018. And yeah, you could play PUBG on an Xbox One with a mouse and keyboard. So I will translate this website from German to English. 1 second. That you understand a bit more about this topic and the statement from chat. So, how you could read mouse and keyboard will no longer be supported on Xbox One, and this was at 2018. So it's over 3.5 years ago that it was possible to play with a mouse and keyboard on a Xbox One. Why Microsoft ends the support for mouse and keyboard on Xbox One? You could guess. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds can also be played on Xbox One with a mouse and keyboard. However, this is an advantage over the gamepad players and should now come to an end for the sake of fairness. Here's another sentence. On the one hand, this is a nice gimmick, but on the other hand, it also offers a clear advantage when aiming because a mouse is more precise than a gamepad due to its construction. Of course, this creates a distortion of competition because some players take advantage of it. Okay, that's interesting. So, consequently, it is not entirely surprising that the developers want to, I think it means stop this exploit in PUBG. Mouse and keyboard support will end. So around 5 million players on Xbox One are affected. And I found another website, purexbox.com, the latest update list of over 50 games with keyboard mouse. So here is this list, and this report is from 23rd December 2021. So it's like 3 weeks ago. So it's very new. So this is the list here. And I'm searching here for PUBG. You could see there's no target. And so I will search for PUBG. There's also no found. Battleground. Also, he find nothing about PUBG in this list. So I think chat is a very, very big liar for me. So this could be his first encounter to have an advantage against other honest players, because he was using the exploit against other Xbox player who are played with a controller, and chat probably played with a mouse and a keyboard. I found another video of this guy, and how you could see in the video, the weapon has absolutely no recoil while he's moving. Also, the weapon points very fast on the enemy's body. Furthermore, the red dot constantly pointing to the body of the enemy, and almost every shot hits the target. So it's a combination of an aimbot and no recoil hack or cheat that the guy is using. Let's see for yourself.
How quick did they get back there? It was fucking...
I got him as well.
After he killed this Arabic guy with the UM45, there are players writing something in the chat and they say, "You cheating or just a good gaming chair?" He answers, "Camping red." Most of the time he abuses other players on the Deadside server 220. So the question is Chad a cheater or is he a pro gamer in Deadside? That's the $1 million question. In the next scene, you see I compared both attack videos from chat. How you could see the aim dot is always pointing on the body, so it's in both scenes. So it's very equal, or it's just an equal pattern. I found another very strange video uploaded from chat where he crouching and it seems to be he know exactly where his enemies are and killing them both with a very precise and fast headshot. And the weird thing is you didn't hear any footsteps of the enemies, so it seems to be he's using a wall hack and a aimbot combination, but you couldn't say it. His first shot was very suspicious because you didn't saw anything, any movement, you didn't hear anything. So let's see what happened in his uploaded video. Another suspicious thing is that you hear a sound of pressing a button on his keyboard. So it sounds like he's activating something, because these keyboard sounds doesn't fit with his movement. So he pressed these keyboard buttons independently, which is very suspicious. So there seems to be cheats that offers keybinds which has a functionality, and maybe Chad used them in his fights, because when he killed the second guy, you hear a keyboard sound when he is shooting with his Mosin. So let's analyze the video from beginning. He's crouching to the right and whole time he's looking to the truck. So I make the picture bigger. There's nothing, you can see nothing there. And he's shooting somewhere, I don't know. Then the enemy's peeking, he's instantly on his head, very fast. Then he pushes this guy on the right, gives him instantly a one tap in his head. How he did know that there's a guy on the right side? Was that a cheater versus cheater fight? Watch this video again. You hear absolutely no footsteps of the enemies. Be careful of your ears. I have volume up the audio track. now let's talk about what happened after I have created a discuss about cheating on the official server 220. I started the thread on 11th January 2022. After the bigger update 0.2.5, I realized that the count of the user was constantly at 1000 players at the evening time. I think the devs watched my discuss and decided to react and ban a lot of players, because the last days I recognize there are 250 till 300 players less after that debate of cheating. This means that about 25 till 30% of all active players in Deadside were cheating. So a very good solution to avoid cheaters in a game is to create and to run game mechanics in a sandbox, because it has a lot of advantages. So let's have a look how a sandbox is working. There's a very interesting article on Wikipedia, cheating in online games, and there I found the explanation of sandboxing. So what is sandboxing? Sandboxing is a software process that can protect against potentially malicious actions such as code injection and memory modifications that would otherwise tamper with the game. I hope it's independent where this injection is coming from. Comes from a USB stick, or will it come from a memory card, or from an external or from an internal drive, or maybe remote over the network. So I hope this could be fixed in the future, and to stop this kind of cheat. One of the key benefits of sandboxing is that it can effectively prevent the underlying cheat mechanism from working, and thereby can avoid the need for banning game community members, as cheats simply don't work. Additionally, strong prevention mechanisms can stop many game hackers from targeting the game because of elevated skill requirements. Compared to pattern detection systems, sandboxing is generally not privacy invasive, as the approach requires no data to be uploaded to foreign backend systems. For me, this sounds like it has a great potential to protect the game mechanisms and also not violate against data privacy. So for me, sandboxing should have a great future in the gaming industry. Is Deadside already a sandbox game? That's a good question. If yes, why there is no information on their website? So when I type sandbox, I don't find anything about this word. You even not find anything that they're using EAC to protect their game against cheaters. For me, a gamer wants to know how the game is protect against cheaters. That would be a big factor in the future, I believe, especially for multiplayer online games. So I hope after this video it will be a little bit quiet for players who are using cheats, hacks in every kind of game, and that a lot of players have a sight what is going on in the computer gaming industry. За здоровье!